Welcome to Yeehaw Ribs. You're really going to want that fat side up. I just realized my microphone was off, so I'm going to start again. That was my stove type. This is my stove. Ignore the top, it's not going to light on fire. But you're going to want to take this thing, right? Move this to the top as much as you can. I put it here because I know my stove and I don't like having spittle hit that. Then you're going to pre-season the shit out of this. Seasoning is your option, so these are my 3 that I'm using. 10 grinds, nice thin layer of that, and then a little bit of that at the end for flavor. Because I like making a certain foodie cry. This next bit's also kind of important. If you don't have something like this where it can let airflow and it can drip into there, try and make something like that, or you're probably going to have it floating in its own sauce after this next part. You want to just crank this to 400. That's going to be 30 minutes on the clock. I may or may not have to make this into 2 parts. I have no clue. I'm going to attempt to have the full video in one go with my phone plugged in. So don't mind this. This normally isn't dangling in my kitchen. Remember, cleaning along the way is an option, so whoever you live with, or if you just are a neat freak, it will make your brain go happy. Most stoves that I know will have this little light here, if you don't know, which means that it's still heating up. Once this clicks off, you'll be able to shove your tastiness into there, slap a timer onto there, but if you can't hear that very well, put it on your phone. We all have one. And once it's done that, you can do this. And like actually raw into there. Boom. 30 minutes. And I use this because it's actually loud. So just a reminder, 400, wait until it's preheated, or 205. This may vary from stove to stove. And the times may vary from stove to stove depending on how high you can actually put it up and how high you want to put it up. Yeah. Make sure you get your midi mitts on because that's gonna burn. Pre-dropping temperature down to this. Look at that, it's done. Pull it out. Grab that meat. Oh, it should look something like that. Oh yeah. Gonna wrap that up now. Remember, shiny side out. Now, bring your rack back down so it's not so high up anymore. And throw it back in. Hot, 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 hot. Just like that. Now, I did it 40 minutes before, but I've since added 5 more minutes. And after that, it should be tender and soft enough for you to be able to pull the bone out without any meat attached to it. Alright, so after letting it rest for 5 minutes, I'm not going to be an uncultured swine about this and use a fork, but you should be able to just, pulled right out. Clean. That's how, that's 75 minutes of total cook time, and you can just pop the bone right out of it. Clean, 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 clean. That is what you want. That's what you'll get, and then you get left with some soft, tender meat. Okay, I can't quite get these because it's still really hot. I'm gonna devour this now. Which I really like from this way. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you learned something. This is for quick, personal-sized ribs on the go. You don't have like 2 to 3 hours or an entire day to do these, or don't want to. This is what makes people avoid wanting to do ribs. This is how you get soft ribs for yourself. 75 minutes. Done. Eat. I'm going to put it in a bowl that I just recently had broccoli and had already pre-poured the juice out from this. But you can do this up however you want. Remember, 30 minutes, 400, top rack. 45 minutes, medium rack. Put whatever sauces you want on it. and then let it rest for 5 minutes. So like 80 minutes technically, but after the cook, it's done cooking in 75. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed. Yeehaw ribs.